Hey, what's happening? Straight from the desk of Chuck Capel. I want to give you my 2015 proposition, my 2015 um, desire for the beauty industry. I want you guys to come out in 2015 with a whole different perspective. Okay, let's inspire to do something different. Let's inspire to do something better. All right, go out here, educate yourself in 2015. Okay, I can't say that enough. You know, I mean, if you don't want to train with Chuck, that's cool. It ain't about me. Train with somebody. You know, if you don't want to train with Chuck, just train with somebody. If you're gonna be a hair cutter, be the best. If you're gonna be a colorist, be the best. If you're gonna be a weave artist, then be the best weave artist. But I've seen so much stuff out here, man, that shouldn't be out here. Stuff that needs work. You know, the industry is lacking right now. It really is. It's lacking on so many different levels, and we need to do some things differently. You know, I seen so many people come to me and say, Chuck, man, I don't need cutting, man, because I'm a great cutter. But when I see you cutting, man, it looks like crap. That's just real talk. You know, it looks like crap. And we all know that the coloring thing is not up to par because I've seen it for the last 3 or 4 years all over the United States. I know what kind of work we need on that. So let's just keep that going. If you're gonna be a weave artist, then be the best, man. You know, don't just do weave. You know what I mean? And educate yourself. When you educate yourself, do a background check on these cats, man. You know what I mean? Because you do a background check on everybody else. You do a background check on your doctor. You know, you don't let a doctor work on you unless you know what he's all about. If the guy comes in your house, do your electrical work or your plumbing, your painting, you check him out first. So check out your hair educators. You know what I mean? Just because we're out here doesn't necessarily mean that we're qualified to do what we need to do for you. You know what I mean? And if you go to a show and you go to the shows, you know, and you don't see me there, that doesn't mean that I'm not qualified. It just means you don't go nowhere. Right? Because if you go to one show a year, you don't see me, it doesn't mean that I'm not qualified. It just means that you don't go nowhere. You don't do anything. All right? You got to educate yourself. All right? If you're going to be a weaver, be the best, man. Because I know the weave thing is coming up strong right now. It's hot, man. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's getting into it. All these different types of techniques and things that's coming out. People are doing it. But we're not doing them right. You know what I mean? Because if I can detect your weave, it's not a good weave. I've seen so many garbage weaves. I've seen so many garbage hair. Some of these cats look like they should never walked out of the salon. And if I can detect your weave, then it's not a good weave. And let's be real. Let's keep it real. Let's be realistic too. If you black and the hair comes down to your butt, that's just not real. That's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? That doesn't make me right. I'm just saying, you know, we need to do a little bit more. We need to do some things different in order to get some different results. Because we keep doing the same thing, we're going to get the same thing, man. If we don't do anything different, we're not going to get anything different. So let's inspire to go out here in 2015 with a whole different perspective. You know what I mean? A whole different outlook. We're going to make this industry what it should be, what it used to be back in the day. Really. Because back in the day, man, it was we had status, we had integrity. We've lost that right now. Okay? And let's don't be cheap, right? Don't be cheap. If you pay $5 for your education, that's probably what it's worth. You know what I mean? We spend money on everything else we want in this lifetime. In this world, we spend money on anything we want, but when it comes to our education, we punk out. That ain't cool, man. That ain't right. Okay? So let's approach this thing differently in 2015. Let's do something different. Okay? I'm counting on you, man. Peace.